Fine. Good morning to you all students. Hi students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Students, are you studying daily's portion? So have you all studied till yesterday's portion? So last class we have more question answers for this chapter 2, first part, isn't it? So have you all studied? So last class I asked you to study. So what are the portions I asked you to study last class? So last class I asked you to study 1 mark question, 2 mark question, 3 mark question and also 5 mark question, lot of problems, isn't it? So all the problems are very important. So I asked you to study all the problems and work out. So what are the homeworks I have given in this portion? So have you all completed that homeworks in your notebook? So please complete daily portions. Okay, what are the homeworks I have given? Please complete all the homeworks also. Okay, so have you all studied that chapter? Studied or not? So again and again I am telling this chapter 2 is very important. You can expect 5 more questions or 3 more question or 2 more question from this chapter. Okay, so all the problems are very important. Okay, so welcome to our today's online class students. So already I said this chapter 2 is divided into 2 parts. Okay, so first part is entirely you have studied about problems. Okay, bits, bytes, conversions, number, types of number, conversions. Okay, so second part is entirely different from the first part. Okay, so what's the second part of this chapter means Boolean algebra. Okay, so you have studied about algebra in maths, isn't it? So now we are going to study about Boolean algebra in this chapter. Okay, so what do you mean by Boolean? So already in the this chapter, last part you have studied Boolean. What do you mean by Boolean? So Boolean has only 2 values. Okay, so what are the 2 values? True or false. Either the answer becomes true or the answer becomes false. So that is Boolean. So here we are going to study lot of algebraic expressions. So you are going to prove lot of algebraic expressions using this Boolean values. Okay. So why we are using this Boolean algebra means mainly used to design the digital circuits. Okay. So have you seen this motherboard? So even if a remote, if you have checked the remote means you might have seen one green color board. Inside that a circuit board is there. Have you seen? Inside the remote in your mobile phones, any digital things, any electric things, if you have seen means one digital circuit board will be there. Isn't it? So this Boolean algebra is mainly, why they have defined this Boolean algebra means mainly used for designing such kind of digital circuits. Okay. So here they are talking about computer. Okay. So in computer already you have studied a motherboard. So already I have shown the diagram of motherboard also. Isn't it? So this motherboard is fully made up of logical digital circuits. Okay. So for that you are going to study this Boolean algebra. Okay. So already I said Boolean have only 2 values. Either the values become true or the values becomes false. Isn't it? So here also the value will be true or false. So if a circuit is there means, physics you might have studied I think. So if a circuit is there means, for example, each circuit will have one input. Isn't it? So without input whether you will get the proper output. For example, you are going to switch on the fan. You are going to switch on the fan. Okay. So how you will switch on? First you will on the switch. If you on the switch means only the fan will run. Isn't it? Otherwise whether the fan will run? No. Why? So the input there, if you take the switch and the fan means what's the relationship between switch and the fan? So switch and between the switch and fan they have connected through electrical cables or wires. Isn't it? So if you switch on, the current will pass through the cable and the fan will run. Isn't it? So input is the switch, output is the fan. Likewise, each digital circuit will have some input. Okay. So some input as well as some output. So between this input and output some relation is there. Similarly, how the fan works, if you on the switch means the current flows through this wire to the fan. Similar to that, if a circuit will have input and output, there's in between the input and output, the relation we are calling as this Boolean algebra. Okay, understand? So, this name, the Boolean, the name is found out by the man who found out, means a mathematician. Okay, so who named this word Boolean? A English mathematician. Okay, what's the name of, means George Boole. Okay, so based on his name, he named this as a Boolean algebra. Okay, so he only invented the basic principles of algebra. So in maths you have studied about algebra, isn't it? So he only devised this algebra. So based on this algebra, he proposed this Boolean values or Boolean algebra. Okay, who named this word Boolean? A person, English mathematician. Okay, and what's the name of his person? George Boole. Understand? So this is the introduction about Boolean algebra. What's the introduction? So mainly this is just like a mathematical calculations where we are using this Boolean. So mainly it's used for designing digital circuits for all digital things. So digital computers, digital mobile phones are digital. So each and everything will have digital circuits. So all the digital circuits are work based on this Boolean values or Boolean algebra. Okay. So each circuit will have one input as well as output. Each circuit will have input and outputs. So between this input and outputs, the relation we are calling as a Boolean algebra. Okay. So this name is devised by the person called George Boole, a English mathematician. So this is the person. This person we are calling as this is the George Boole. So in your book also they have given the same person, George Boole. Okay. So his history is given, that is no need. Okay. Yes. Next topic is binary valued quantities. Okay. So for that they are telling, so in our daily life, daily we are making logical decisions. Okay. So in our life daily we are taking lot of logical decisions. So what do you mean by logical decisions? Already we have studied this Boolean have how many values? Only 2 values. What are they? Either true or false. That means 1 and 0. 1 means true, 0 means answer false. Okay. So based on that, our daily life also we are taking daily logical decisions. Okay. Some example they have given. See, some things we can take based on logical decision. Something we cannot able to say as a logical decision. By seeing this example, you can identify which is called a logical decision, which is not a logical decision. Okay. See, first one example they have given, one question they asked, should I carry computer science book every day? So one person asks the same question to you, means what you will say? Either you will say the answer is yes or no, or true or false. Isn't it? Next, 8 minus 10 equal to 10. So question they is asking is the answer is correct. So either you will write the answer as yes or no, or true or false. Then Chennai is the capital of India. The same thing. Either you will write the answer as yes or no, or true or false. Okay. Then fourth thing, what did I say yesterday? Okay, whether you can say the answer is yes or no here. What did I say yesterday? Whether the question, you will say this, so one person asking the question, what did I say yesterday? Whether you will say the answer is yes or no? No. You need to say the answer in some sentence, isn't it? So, a teacher, for example, I am asking, what did I say yesterday? What you will say? Ma'am, you said yesterday you said to do some homeworks. Or yesterday you teach this topic, isn't it? So, some things we can able to take logical. Some things we can take the decisions as a logical. So, see, 1, 2 and 3. First 3 questions we can say logical decisions. Why? The answer we can say as yes or no, or true or false. So this we can convert into a Boolean values. But the fourth question we can't able to say yes or no. Some things we need to say in sentences. This we can't to take by that Boolean decisions. Understand? For that only they are telling. See, first 3 questions we can say true or false. But fourth one we cannot able to say true or false. You should say some answer in sentence, isn't it? So which are the questions having the values yes or no, or true or false? Okay. So what's other name for yes or no? true or false, same meaning only. Yes means also true, no means also false, the same meaning. Okay, so this we are calling as a logical statement. Okay, so the answer you are getting as a true or false, that we are calling as a which statement? Logical statement. For example, the question 1, 2 and 3 they asked, so whether you have completed the homework, what you will say? Yes ma'am, yes. Answer is yes. So what's the capital of India? So this is the Chennai is the capital of India. Whether you will say yes or no. So which sentence make the answer yes or no? That we are calling as an which one? Logical statement or truth functions. This is all important. 1 mark question. Okay. Sentences which can be determined by true or false are called which statement? Logical statement or truth functions. Okay. So while I am taking class itself, I used to say this is the important 1 mark question. Okay, or this is the important 2 mark question. Please at that time itself you mark that in 1 mark question, means please mark that in your textbooks. Okay, so some questions only they will ask from book back, because remaining questions they will ask from book inside. So only I am telling. Understand? So sentence which will give the answer as a true or false, we are calling as a which one? Truth, functions or logical statement. Okay, so the value that is the truth function means the sentence. Okay, for which sentence you are making the answer true or false, that sentence we are calling as which one? Truth functions or logical statement. That statements are sentence. The values or results. For example, see the example. Chennai is the capital of India. So this sentence or this statement we are calling as a logical statement or truth function. So what answer you are getting? Yes or no? So yes or no? This values we are calling as an which value? Which value? Truth values. Understand? The sentence, for which sentence you are getting the answer true or false, the statements or that sentence we are calling as an truth functions. The answer or the values you are getting true or false, that values we are calling as an truth values. Okay, in Boolean algebra we used to say this truth values either zeros or 1. Understand? 0 means the meaning false, 1 means the meaning true. This is all very important. Okay, so if you are after completion of your 12th standard, if you go for engineering, this chapter is very important. Okay, so one subject you will study fully about this Boolean algebras. Okay, and also the previous chapter, same chapter, first part I taught now, that also you will study at the, if you are going for engineering, I am saying. Okay, engineering, these 2 chapters are very important. The same chapter you are going to study in engineering also. So listen carefully. Okay, so the values we are calling as an truth values. That means either 0 or 1. Okay, 1 means we can say that true and 0 means we can say as a false. Okay, so for which variables? Okay, for example, a equal to 5 minus 10. A equal to 5 minus 10. What answer you will get? A equal to 5 minus 10. Minus 5. So down they are asking the question. So A equal to 8 minus 5 equal to 10. So whether correct, which this answer is correct or not. So you will say yes or no. Answer you are getting yes or no. But you are assigning A equal to 5 minus 10. Understand? So the variable using for storing the values we are calling as an binary valued variables. A equal to 10 minus 5. So the answer you are getting is A equal to minus 5. So that variable A. The variable A we are calling as an which one? Logical variable or binary valued variable or Boolean variable. So this variable will store the answer true or false. Don't get confused. So the variables you are going to store the answer true or false. That variable we are calling as an, so 3 names they have given in your textbook. What are they? Logical variable, binary valued variable or Boolean variable. So either the answer becomes true or false. Understand? So once more, from this paragraph is very important. From this paragraph you can expect anyone 1 mark questions. Understand? So once more I am telling. Some questions we can say the answer yes or no. Some questions we can't able to take the decisions as a yes or no. Okay. So if you get the answer or results yes or no, therefore which sentence you are getting the answer true or false or yes or no. that statements or that sentence we are calling as which one? Truth functions. Okay. Then that values you are getting as a true or false, isn't it? So that values you are calling are called truth values. Okay. The statement we are calling as which one? Logical statement or truth function. The values true or false or yes or no, that we are calling as an truth values. Okay. So the values in Boolean, we are studying about Boolean, isn't it? So the values here, true means it is given as a 0 and false means the answer is given as 0. Sorry, true means 1, false means 0. Understand? So you are going to do some problem. For example, a equal to 10 minus 5 is the same example. So the variables used for storing these values we are calling as an, that variable is called as logical variable or binary value variable or Boolean variable. Understand? Yes. Next thing we are going to study about logical operators. Very, very important. Okay. So logical operators we are going to study. Okay. So already we have studied about variables and functions. Okay. So what do you mean by variable? For example, A, B, C, A equal to 5. The A is a variable. B equal to 10. B is a variable. Okay. So operations. A equal to 3 plus 5. Okay, so 3 plus 5. That is addition operation. So here we are going to do like this operations using these variables. You are going to do additions, multiplications, a lot of things using these variables. Okay. So logical, there are mainly 3 logical operators are there. How many logical operations are there? Very, very important question. How many logical operations are there? Totally 3. What are they means? And, or, and, not. Very, very important question. So how many logical operations are there totally? 3. What are they? And, or, and, not. So you should write this with capital letter. If you are writing the same thing in small letter means it is entirely wrong. You will get 0 mark for that. Okay. So always you should write this logical symbols as the capital letter. So how many logical operations are there? Totally 3. What are they? And, or, and, not. Okay. So the same thing you are going to define using symbols. For example, and one symbol is there. Normally in maths, plus means we know that's for sum. Minus means subtraction. Into means multiplication. Slash means division. That we know. Likewise, so each and every logical things have separate operations. Understand? Listen. So this AND operator is using which operation means dot. So AND is identified by the which symbol? Symbol dot. Then OR is defined by the symbol plus. Understand? And NOT is defined by the symbol bar. Very, very important. So 3 logical operations you have studied here. What are they? And, or, and, not. So each thing is defined by using some symbols. Okay. So AND is defined by which symbol? Dot. OR is defined by plus. Then NOT is defined by bar or apostrophe. Okay. So these 3 things, these symbols with these operations we are calling as which one? Logical operators. Very, very important question. So what do you mean by logical operators? Basically 3 logical operations are there. What are they? And, or, and, not. These 3 logical operations are defined by a symbol. So AND is defined by a symbol dot. OR is defined by a symbol plus. And NOT is defined by a symbol bar with apostrophe. That is called which one? Logical operators. Very, very important question. Logical operators. Understand? Yes. Next thing is truth table. Okay. So next we are going to study detailed about this truth table. Very, very important. Okay. So truth table means, so it will represent all the values for the variable. Okay. So what are the possible values for the variable? So what are the possibilities are there for these variables? Already you have studied Boolean have only 2 values. What are they? Zeros and ones, either true or false. So which are the possible values for the variables? That one you are going to draw in a table. Understand? So which are the possible values for that variable that you are going to draw in a table. Okay. So this table will give combination of truth values. So next page we will study about truth table. At that time you will understand very clearly. Okay, this is the definition. Okay, so truth table represents what? Possible values for the variables. So for example, you have defined two variables A and B. So either the answer will be true, that means 0 or 1. That's the possible value. Okay, that A and B will get the answer either 0 or 1. For that is called what? Logical. The variables we are calling as a logical variable. Okay, so for example, A plus B, that is a one statement on operations. For this, what are the possible values you are getting that you are going to draw in a table? That is called which table? Truth table. Understand? This is also very important question. So each operator will have separate truth table. And operator will have separate truth table. Or operator has separate. Then not operator has separate. So each and everything will have separate truth table. Understand? Next we are going to study about each operator in detail. Okay, so each operator we are going to study in detail. So first operator is AND operator. Okay, so already you have studied. So already you have studied AND operator is defined by the symbol. Which one? So which is the operator used for this one? AND dot operator. Which operator is used for defining AND? Dot operator. Don't forget very important things, this and all. So each and everything, if any one person at any place, if any person asked what's the operator for using AND, this and all, you should keep in fingertips. Immediately you need to say the answer. Okay, so which one is used for AND operator? Dot. Okay, so this AND operator is similar to the multiplication. So normally max you will do multiplication, no? Similar, same multiplication only, this AND operator. Okay, so here also we have two or more input variables. How many input variables we have? Either two or more than two. Okay, so how you will get the answer means, listen carefully. How you will get the answer means, so in this input variable, if the input is true, okay, two or more input is true means the output you will get true. Only when you will get the output is true. If two or more input variables is true means only you will get the output also true. Okay, for example, you are giving two inputs A and B. Take two inputs A and B. So what are the two values you will take? Zeros or 1. 0 means false, 1 means true. And AND operator, when you will get the answer true means if both the variables have the value true. What do you mean by true? 1. If both the A also have 1, B also will have 1. If both the values will have 1 means you will get the answer also true. All the other things the answer will give us a false. Understand? Each operator is very important. Again and again I am telling. Okay. Separately they will ask the questions like this for 3 mark or 2 mark, sometimes for 5 mark. So what are the things you have studied in AND operator? So AND operator is defined using the symbol dot. So it is similar to the normal multiplication. Similar, max we will do multiplication, no? Similar, the same thing only. So here also we can give the input to our more variables. We can give as the input. Okay. So when you will get the answer as a true, if both the inputs are true means you will get the answer as true. All the other things you will get the answer as a false. Understand? Yes. Listen carefully. So this is the truth table. Okay. So already we have studied about truth table. Listen it. What do you mean by truth table? Truth table will have possible values. Combination of variables with possible values. So listen carefully. Each operator will have this two. We are taking as a two inputs A and B. So how we need to write means, listen carefully. First you write A and B. First 1 times 0, 1. Next 2 times 2, 0, 2, 1. Understand how you need to write this truth table? Listen carefully. One more time. A and B. So first time, see, listen. 0, 1, 0, 1. Next time 2, 0, 2, 1. Already you have studied AND operator means when you will get the answer as a true. If both the inputs are true means only if you will get the answer as a true. Listen. So 0 into 0. What answer you will get? 0 into 0? 0. 0 into 1 answer? 0. 1 into 0? 0. 1 value 0 means also you will get the answer as a 0. 1 into 1 answer? 1. Now see that this is the output. Two inputs A and B as the input. So one output. What's the output? See 0, 0, 1. So when you will get the answer as a 1? If both the inputs are true. So when both the inputs are true, 1 and 1. What do you mean by true? If you have the answer 1 means we can say that is true. 0 means false. So in words we can say means listen. False, false. Answer is false. 0. 1 false and 1 true. Answer is false. 1 false and 1 true and 1 false. Answer is false. Both the things true. Answer is true. Okay, listen carefully. So this AND operator is similar to the multiplication operator. If both the inputs are true, you will get the answer as a true. Even one input is false means also answer you will get a 0. Leave it true or false. If both the values, if you are getting at least 1 0, if you are getting means answer will also 0. If both the values, if you are getting 1, the answer will also get 1. Just like a normal multiplication. Okay. So listen. So this is the way for representation of AND operator. Okay. So the output you have given in which symbol? This is the inputs. A and B are the inputs. 2 inputs. So what's the output here? Y. Y is the output. Okay. So listen. How you need to represent this table using this symbol means Y equal to A dot B. By seeing this equations itself, you should know this is the AND operator. Y. So you studied AND operator is given by the symbol. Which one? Dot operator. What's the meaning? Output is Y. So you are going to AND operator. You are going to do AND operation with the 2 variables A and B. Understand A and B? Sorry, A dot B. This is the AND operator. So if they ask the question for 3 marks as a AND operator means you should write from here. AND operator starting from here means you should explain what do you mean by AND operator. Then tabular column. Then this last symbol. Understand? Yes. Next thing is a OR operator. Okay. So OR operator is somewhat different from AND operator. So each and every operators are different. Okay. So here plus sign is used to represent OR operator. Okay. So AND operator means which sign is used to represent AND? Dot. But OR operator is which sign you are using to represent OR operator means plus sign. Okay. So here also it will combine, OR operator also combine 2 input variables. So what are the input variables? A and B. So but here what's the condition mean? At least one input is true means also the answer you will get as a true. That means if you getting one, at least one is there. One time 1 is there means also the answer will get 1. That is OR. Listen carefully. But AND means if both values have 1 means only the answer you will get as a 1. But OR means at least any one input you will get as a value 1 means also you will get answer as a 1. At least 1 will be there means answer will be 1. 2 1 means also answer 1. Only 1 is there means also answer is 1. But in case 2 values are 0, answer you will get as a 0. That only they are giving C. So if at least one input is true, the output is also true. Understand? So what is my OR operator? Which symbol is used to represent OR operator? Plus symbol. Okay. So here also you are taking 2 input variables. When you will get the output true? At least one input is true means you will get the output is true. Otherwise false. See, this is the truth table. This value is same for all. A and B. This is the same for all. Only the output only will change based on that operations. Understand? So how you will write this one? 0 1 0 1. Next 2 0 2 1. Okay. Then we have studied one time even only 1 is there means the answer is 1. Other time false. So 0 simply see listen. 0 2 zeros are there. So answer 0. 0 1 1 is there. So answer you will get 1. One time 1 is there no. So answer is 1. Here also 1 0. One time 1 is there. Answer is 1. 2 1s are there. So answer is 1. Already you have studied at least only one input is true. That means see at least only one is there means also you will get the answer 1. Otherwise 0. Understand? So each truth table is very very important. So you should study. Don't mug up it. If you mug up means surely you will get forget. So study the concept and write. Then only you can able to write for your exam. If you mug up means surely you will get write blunder things. So according to your wish don't write 0 1 0 1. So whatever you have studied given in the truth table that base you should write. So how you need to write this one? First B table 0 1 0 1. Here 2 0 2 1. AND operator means so all the things will be 0. Only the 2 values 2 1 is there means only answer you will get as 1. But OR operator means At least one is there means also you will get the answer as a 1, remaining thing 0. Understand? So which operator is a symbol is used to represent OR operator? Plus symbol. So how you will write? Y equal to A plus B. Understand? Yes. So next thing is a NOT operator. NOT. N-O-T. Okay. So this NOT operator has one input and one output. So already we have studied about two inputs. So last we have studied what are the two inputs? A and B. But NOT operator is not like that. Only one input is there. Okay. That's very important. Only one input is there. The input value is either true or false. Okay. So how you need to write means that means only one A value. Then A is 0 means the answer you will get as a 1. And if A is 1 means the answer you will get as 0. That is just opposite. Not means just opposite you should write. That means inverts the input. Invert means just opposite. You need to write the answer. Understand? So this is the tabular or truth table for this NOT operator. See how many input? Only one input. So how many times zeros and 1 will come? One time. 0, 1. So output also 0. If 0 means answer is 1, 1 means 0. Just like a 1's complement we have studied in the last chapter. That's the use of NOT operator. Okay. So listen, NOT operator how you need to represent means this like Y equal to, so A bar, and here it is wrong. Above the A, the one bar will come. Okay. A bar. Okay. Already you have studied NOT operator is represented with symbol bar. So Y equal to A bar will come. Understand? So next they have given one example. So one Boolean equation they are giving. Using all these operators they are giving one Boolean equation. See the equation. D equal to A plus B dot C. So here how many operators are there? B dot C. B dot C means which one? AND operator. Then A plus B dot C. Which operator? OR operator. So if they ask the question like this, first you should find this B dot C. First you should find B dot C. One value you will get. Then that value you are going to add with the value A. Then you will find out the answer. Okay. So here they are not giving us a problem. Just they have given one theorem like. Okay. So what they are telling means if the value is D equal to 1. So what are the possibilities are there? The value D equal to 1. Okay. So if the value D equal to 1 means how when D will get the value 1? Just think. When you will get the value for the value D, when you will get the value for D as a 1. So either the value of n plus operator means already we have studied only one is there means also the answer will get 1. So either the value of A needs to 1 or the value of B dot C will be 1. Then only you will get the answer as a 1. Isn't it? So if the answer B dot C equal to 1 means, so for example listen, if the value of A is 1 means what's the condition? This B dot C becomes 0. Then only you will get the answer as a 1. Isn't it? So B dot C becomes 0 means what's the value? B becomes 0, C equal to 1. 0 into 1 answer is 0. The value of A is 1. So 1 plus 0, the answer you will get is 1. At that time the answer you will get 1. Just for one theorem with the simplification they are given. Okay. Yes. So when it will get the answer as a 0, when otherwise the answer will get 0. If the values, both the values are 0, the answer you will get is a 0. Understand? Okay. So already we have studied about 3 operators. What are the operators? AND operator, OR operator and NOT operator. Okay. So now we are going to combine this AND, OR and NOT operator. Okay. So you are going to combine what are the operators? AND operator, OR operator and NOT operator. Okay. So you are going to combine these operators and you are going to create another 2 operators. Understand? You are going to combine AND operator, OR operator and NOT operator and you are going to create another 2 new operators. What are the operator means? NAND operator and NOR operator. So what are the operators you are going to find out? NAND, N-A-N-D, NAND and NOR. So already you have studied about 3 operators. What are they? AND, OR and NOT. You are going to combine these 3 operators and you are going to create 2 operators, new operators called NAND and NOR. Understand? Yes, listen carefully. NAND operator. So, how you will get the NAND operator means, so it's a combination of NOT and AND. So, it's a combination of how many operators? NOT and AND operator. Name itself, NAND. N for NOT and AND. So, NOT plus AND gives NAND. Okay. So, how you need to write the answer means, listen carefully. It is give the output just like an inversion of AND operators. Inversion of AND operators. That means what answer you will get as an AND operator, just opposite you will write as an AND. Understand? See, they are given inverting the output of AND operator. So, what answer you are getting at the AND, just opposite you should write. So, for that, listen. So, what's the symbol for AND? Which operator is used to define the symbol for AND? Dot. Okay. So, NAND means same thing. You should put bar up above the symbol. Okay. What is the use of AND operator? So, which is how you should represent AND? Y equal to A dot B. NAND means just bar you should put at the symbol. Okay. So, equal to, so you should read as A dot B bar. What's the meaning means? A dot B, you should write. The answer bar means invert. Just opposite you should write. First one time see this table. See 0, 1. This will be same for all. See, A and B column will be same for all. See 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Here 2, 0, 2, 0. But answer is, see here, first 3 zeros, last 1. But see here, first 3, 1, last 0. Just opposite you should write. See, in the place of zeros, you should put 1. So, 3 places 1, last place 0. Just opposite of AND operator, you should write as a NAND. Understand about NAND operator? So, no need to by got it. So, first you should study thorough AND, OR and NOT. If you study thorough, this 3 truth table means you can write any other operators. Okay. So, first if in the exam they asked means, first with the pencil, rough paper you write this A and B, AND operator, A dot B. Okay. Then NAND means just the answer only you should write as a, please don't write this as a invert. This is the inputs. Inputs always become same. That means A and B. A and B, the inputs always becomes same. For all the truth table, the inputs won't get changed. Only the answer only will get changed. How the answer will get changed? Just opposite of AND operator you should write. In the place of 1 you should write as 0. In the place of 0 you should write as 1. Understand? So listen, what's the symbol they are using? A dot B. So NAND means bar you should put. Okay. Listen. A NAND B. What's the meaning this one? How you should read? A NAND B. Okay. How you will get A NAND B means not of A and B. Okay. How you will get the NAND B? A NAND B not of A and B. Understand? Understand? Yes. Next thing, NOR operator. Okay. So, by seeing itself, you can say it is a combination of, N is there. It is a combination of NOT and OR operator. NOT and OR operator. Okay. So, it is getting, so how the answer you will get? It is just opposite of OR operator. This truth table you should write just opposite of OR operator. Okay. So, first you should write the OR operator. Then you can write the opposite of OR operator. So, what's the symbol? This is wrong. So, in the book also you correct it. Don't write as say Y equal to A dot B. Here Y equal to A plus B. Because it is an inversion of NOR operator. What's the symbol for NOR operator? Plus. So, what is here will come? Y equal to A plus B bar. Okay, Y equal to A plus B bar. So, you have studied just opposite of the NOR operator, isn't it? So, see this table, the same table. This is the NOR OR operator table. So, what answer you will get? Say it. What answer? In the place of 0, you should write 1. Only the answer column, Y column alone, you should write. Inputs won't get changed. So, what answer you will get? 1, 0, 0, 0. See? 1, 0, 0, 0. Understand? So, understand or not how you will get the answer? So we can write, how you need to write. So, whether you have corrected this one, in this place you should write A plus B bar. A plus B bar. Okay. So how we can read this one? A plus B bond. A not B. So how you will get this A nor B? Not of A or B. Okay, not of A or B. Okay, so today up to this so enough. Then tomorrow logic gates we are going to study, so that we can study at the tomorrow. So what are the things you have studied today? So what do you mean by? So what are the things you have studied? What do you mean by logical operations? Then what do you mean by truth table? So what are the operators you have studied? AND operator, then OR operator and NAND operator. Okay, AND or NOT, then NAND and NOR. Okay, so this 5 very important. After completion of this session, please immediately study AND operator, OR operator, NOT operator, NAND and NOR. All the things are very important. Study the truth table for all and write it. So today's homework is listen. You should study and you should draw the truth table for AND operator, OR operator, NOT, NAND and NOR. So all the truth tables you should write in your computer notebook. So that's the homework for you students. So study thorough. This is very important chapters. So last chapter yesterday I marked no question answer. One detailed question is there. So after completion of this chapter along with this chapter question, so I'll mark that question also. Okay, because I need to complete the portions fast. So I have not enough time. This portions, this chapter question answer I will mark. No, at that time you can write the detailed question for that chapter also. So study students. Don't waste time. Thank you.